Why was the track surface so bad in Miami? The Miami weekend has been and gone, and wow, it really was quite the experience, wasn't it? We're not here to talk about the police patrols or the crazy Martin Brundle grid walk, although Martin is a living legend and should be protected at all costs. We're here to talk about the track surface being really bad in Miami and basically giving the drivers not too far away from a dry line on a wet track. Only one optimum route around the circuit, which means overtaking is even more difficult than normal. The 5.4km track received a fresh surface layer ready for its first F1 weekend and was made from a rather unusual composition. With it being a temporary circuit and put down only very recently, there was an urgency to ensure that the track had enough grip for the drivers as soon as possible. The surface included a high amount of limestone, which is not normally used for a circuit. The limestone, which is local to Florida, was more hard-wearing and abrasive than we'd normally come to expect and was blended with a granite mix composition. Something that Charles Leclerc immediately commented on after FP1, saying that it's something different to what we are used to driving on during the year. The funny thing is the track was literally falling apart as the sessions unfolded through the weekend, which the Miami GP CEO called localized repairs. The circuit even went through a special water jet blasting procedure. Sounds pretty weird, doesn't it? Where it was basically used in an attempt to artificially age the track surface to enhance the grip. Usually, when something is new, like a new soft tyre for example, it gives you more grip. A new track surface, however, actually produces less until it has bedded in with some significant track running. Take a look back to Turkey 2020 for a fantastic example of a track that looked beautiful but was not ready in the slightest for racing because the circuit simply didn't have enough time for the oils to bed in before F1 arrived. They even sent out road cars the night before to try and get some sort of grip laid down. There was also a lot of complaining about the bumps around the track, which caused a lot of issues throughout the weekend. Latifi said to the race, "There's very aggressive bumps in places where there shouldn't be considering it's a paved surface." Lewis Hamilton likened the circuit to a B&Q car park, which I'm sure the Miami GP organisers absolutely loved hearing a 7-time champion say that about their track. Ocon said after the race that you cannot do a dive on the inside of anybody due to the really poor grip off the racing line. With it being the first Grand Prix, I think we can make some exceptions for the Miami circuit having a few teething issues. The track definitely needs a few changes, both to the track surface and also to make it safer. Ocon had a 51G impact, the biggest of his career, after his crash in FP3, where the drivers have demanded Tech Pro barriers to be installed. Nothing was changed for this weekend, but you'd fully expect F1 to act upon this for next year. Another change I'd personally like to see is getting rid of the really horrible turns 14 and 15, as it does not help cars stay close at all. There you have it, a look into the track surface problems in Miami, and also a few changes that should happen for next year. What would you change? Let us know in the comment section below.